Hi everyone, my name is Dawn Gravlin. I just wanted a quick hop on and share a little bit about my journey with Rodan and Fields. Here's one thing that's super cool about this business is everybody's journey looks a little bit different, but the destination is always the same. You get to make this business into whatever you want it to be, whether it would be some supplemental income. Some of us like shameless shoe funds or trips for our kids and family vacations, or to replace an income and stay home with your kids. Or honestly, you can create a life like beyond your scope, beyond your dreams, and that that is one of the gifts of this business is you get to make it whatever you like. So I'm going to share my journey, which started 2 years ago in May. And honestly, I can't believe it's been that long. I guess when you're having fun, time flies, right? It's been so much fun. I have grown so much personally. So back in April of 2014, I was sitting at dinner with one of my friends who had come into town from Detroit, and I was complaining about my skin. I was actually very distraught about my skin. I had suffered from really bad chronic acne that no matter what I did, it wouldn't go away. And I just got done after my daughter was born. After I was done breastfeeding, I went on to Accutane. I actually did 2 rounds of it, and it really, it was awful. It was awful. And then when my acne came back after all of that and its awfulness, I was just distraught, and I was complaining at dinner. And she explained to me she had just started a new business, and Unblemished, which is one of our regimens, it was the answer. And I had not heard of Rodan and Fields at all at that point. When she told me that they were makers of Proactiv, right, there it is. Like, unless you live in a hole, I don't know. Everyone's heard of Proactiv. And so I knew Proactiv. I had actually used it, and it didn't cure my acne when I used it in college. So I was a little hesitant. And to be honest with you, trying everything, I was such a negative Nelly. I had tried everything. I had a drawer full of just bajillions of things, prescriptions and creams and over-the-counter stuff that I had tried, and none of it worked. So I was pretty hesitant about it. And then she explained to me that there was a 60-day money-back guarantee. So really, I just turned to my husband. He said, try it. Like, Dawn, you're so unhappy, and if you have nothing to lose, why not? So I did. What happened in 10 days, literally blew my mind. My face completely changed to where my husband, I adore him, but he doesn't notice a lot. And he was like, babe, your skin. And then to have other friends complimenting me. And honestly, it was a game changer for me. But the funny thing is, Sarah knew that I had just started staying home with my kids. I made a really tough decision 5 months before. I decided mid-year that I needed to leave my teaching career and stay home with my kids. It was a very hard decision, many tears over it. I'd worked really hard for that career, and I adored my students, but I was missing out on so much with my own kids. I was really being a half-ass teacher, excuse my language, but true, a half-ass teacher, a half-ass mom, and barely a wife. It was not going good. And I felt this weight. My family felt this weight. And so we made the decision for me to stay home. And so, taking 68 grand out of your budget, yes, I was blessed enough that I could do that, but things look different. So at that point, we're talking 6 months from, the time I had stayed home till the time she introduced me to Unblemished. And I was looking for something little. I felt guilty for wanting something to do besides just being a stay-at-home mom, which I was really enjoying. But I just felt like there was something else. I still had something left to give. And I wanted some community of some sort. I was feeling a little lonely staying home. And it's kind of funny now, but my Target shopping, it looked completely different. All of a sudden I had my husband, which I was not, it's not how we rolled before. He was policing my bags and being like, Dawn, you went for detergent. And I'm like, you can't go to Target for just detergent. So I literally was just looking for something small to like supplement and go Target shopping, guilt-free. And it didn't even cross my mind, direct sales was something to me that I kind of had a negative connotation. I was not about parties. I was not about inventory. I was not about someone having a party for me and then me having to like bring all of their goods to that person's house. And that like, there was just no way. There was many things about it that I just, felt like, no, that wasn't for me. But everything I was looking into that was part-time would require me to get a babysitter or to do it once my husband was home, and then I wasn't seeing my husband. So it wasn't making sense. I thought, gosh, there's nothing out there that I can do. And then my girlfriend, same girlfriend, Sarah, she posted an opportunity call for teachers for Rodan & Fields on her timeline on Facebook. I don't know why I listened to it, why I felt led to listen to it, but I did. And what I heard is this bubbly kindergarten teacher, who is now my friend, I get to call her friend, explained that she was rocking this business and doing it part-time around her family's needs, here and there. And I thought, wow, if she's a kindergarten teacher and rocking the business and has 2 kids of her own, maybe it is something that I could do. And so what happened was I just laid there that night and kept thinking about it. And then I went to my husband and I said, what do you think? And kind of funny, but kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, not gonna lie. He said, Dawn, you're not a salesperson. And he's right. Sales to me, though, means that you have to, get someone to buy something you don't believe in. I'm a sharer. I am a sharer, whether it be a great sale at Target or something new at Target. I talk about Target a lot. Or if it's a cute new pair of shoes, at Nordstrom's and I got them on sale and they're super cute and they're comfy, like I'm going to share it. Or the latest book that I read that I love, I share it. And that's what I equate it to. It's sharing. It's sharing things that work. So, but I just said, hey, will you look into it? And because I was a teacher, I didn't have a frame of reference. I wasn't business wise. So I had him look into it. He came back 2 days later and said, I think you should go for it. And so it's kind of funny, but as soon as he said go for it, I was like, I had some fears that crept in. What were people going to think of me? Who in the world was I going to sell to? And honestly, at the end of the day, my husband said, Dawn, you'll never know unless you try. Because 2, just like the products, you get 60 days to try the business. And if it's not a good fit for you and your family, no shame in your game. You get to return your kit, get all your money back. So I did. I signed up. My girlfriend had no idea. I called her and I said, sign me up. And she was like, what? And so that is when my journey began. Little did I know my first month I would get a handful of customers. I would enroll some of my friends as business partners with me on this journey. And I made back my kit my first month. And by month 8, I replaced my teaching salary, which is not what I set out to do. It's just something that happened because once I got into the business, my eyes really started to widen to the opportunity and how amazing it was. 2 years in, who knew little old me who said yes would, have a team that's 170 some people. Amazing, right? And, I got involved with it for community. It has given me that. Women who rally around each other, who want to see the best for all, who really inspire me daily. But there's also so many blessings besides the monetary, and that is I get to take family vacations when I want, and still work my business if I want. The flexibility is amazing. It has given us so much time freedom. It has allowed me to pour into ministries and charities that are near and dear to my heart. That has been huge for us. We got to go on a missions trip to Africa in August, and amazing things can happen with this business. And I know that this is just the beginning of my journey, and that makes me really excited. It is a gift that you can't help but share with others. The products are amazing. This opportunity is amazing. And I feel blessed every day. I am a better person because of this business. So if you're thinking about doing this at all, you never know unless you try. And I'm just one person among many people on this team and above us that have used this to do amazing things to better themselves and better their families. And we would love to have you on this team. But reach out to your sponsor if you have any questions. But I just wanted to quick jump on and share my journey with Rodan & Fields so far. And it's not done. Super excited. So much goodness coming our way.